Hey YouTube, Nova again, and now, today I'm bringing you a deck profile, again, another deck profile. I know, I do loads of these. And it is on my Weiss schwarz deck, the one that I've recently completed. There's one card that's being changed. I have the card, I'm just waiting, it should be here tomorrow, but I don't know if don't think I can be bothered recording tomorrow, or I don't know when our next can be bothered to record. As you guys know, I don't record regularly, well, on a set time often. I just record when I can be bothered. So it is on my Fairy Tale deck. Yay, Fairy Tale. It is finished. I've done a lot of trading and I have finished the deck minus the one card. So I'm going to start off with zeros. I play one. When my camera will focus on my phone. Come on. Well, I play one Problem Child Natsu. 0, 0, 2500. If the level of the character in front of this is level 3 or higher, this card gets 7,500 power. So basically, it's just a troll. You can beat all. Then I'm playing 4. That's right, I'm playing 4 Unison Raid Lucy's. Why am I playing 4 Unison Raid Lucy's? Well, this card just gives you game. You open up with this card. I upped it to 4 because 1, she gives you deck compression and she searches. By deck compression I mean she goes to memory when she dies. So you can pay 1, move her ditch card, move her to memory, search deck for any magic character. That's any character in the deck. She basically fuses you for your next level play before you need that. She can help you set up 3 turns ahead if you need to. She helps you plan ahead, which gives you advantage. She gives you deck compression when you refresh, which is also advantage. She's just overall a good card, which is why she's so for a rare. She's so expensive. I mean, she's more expensive than half the cards in the set. So, you know, and the ratios are 7 per case. I know this because of the guy I got them off. I sat there and opened a case with him. And we wish I had my camera on at the time to record it, but we couldn't. Plus, we did it in the middle of our locals, which was extremely noisy and busy. So, good card. Next, I run 3 Suiciders with 3 Gajil Red Foxes. When he dies, he reverses the card. If it's by a level 0 or lower, he reverses it. So, he's a Suicider. Nothing more to say about him. Just staples. Next, I'm playing 2 Natsu and Happies. You play, he gives global 500 to all your dragon characters. That's the only reason why you play him. He's overfix, so you're pointless, but I'll tell you them anyway. Rest 2 of your characters when this card is placed on the stage from your hand. You may pay the cost if you do put the top card of your deck underneath this card face down as a marker. Then the other ability is, when you would pay the cost of an act for one of your characters in your hand or on stage, you may put the marker from underneath this card into your room instead of a card from your stock. So if it's a cost 2 stock, you just pay 1 stock and the marker. You don't play the you don't use the marker back because you don't use a lot of acts. Apart from brainstorms. Next, I won 1 Fairy Tale Master Makarov. Probably butchered his name again, but I don't care. What he does, he bonds, but you don't run the bond, so I'm not going to go over to that. His brainstorm is pay 1, rest 2 of your characters. For each climax you hit, you mill 4. So for each climax you hit, search your deck for a magic character, add it to your hand, reveal it to your opponent, add it to your hand, shuffle your deck. Then I'm playing 2, searching for Ignil Natsus. He's another brainstorm on the deck. He's a pay 1, mill 4. For each climax you hit, add a dragon character from your waiting room to your hand and discard a card. So basically, he fixes hand and pretty much everything in this deck's dragon. He helps pay out the brainstorms, well, the climaxes and stuff out your stock really well. And he generates advantage because you can fix your hand. And then I'm playing 4 Dragon Force Natsus. Is one of the key cards of your level 1 game of the deck. There's a reason why. I will go into it once I finish the deck profile, so I will be putting 1 aside. So, when he dies, he reverses the character by a level 1 or lower. He reverses it, so he's a level 1 Suicider. Which is good. But then some people will be like, well, why are you playing 4 level 1 Suiciders? You know, there's other cards. Surely there's other cards you can play. Well, the only reason why you're playing this is because of his climax combo. He combos with Natsu versus Zero, which you also run 4 off. But I'll show you those later. And when he reverses something, you can put that character on the top of your opponent's deck, which then guarantees your next attack that the top card of the deck is not a climax. So it's very useful. And basically he's going to reverse something at level 1 or lower no matter what, because he dies and it reverses it. If he doesn't die, he kills it and you still get the effects. And obviously the climax combo with him and then another card's combo is just plussing for days. So I will move one of him to the side. The next level 1 you play, I play 4 Wendy Marvel. I now have 2 signed. Yay, peace. What she does is she combos with Sky Dragon's Roar. Put the top card of your deck into your clock. When a card named Sky Dragon Roar is placed in your climax zone and this card is in your center stage, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's level 0 or lower characters, puts it on the bottom of the deck, and this card gets 1000 power till the end of the turn. Now then, a lot of people think, well, hang on, you have to clock yourself with damage just to put a card on the bottom of their deck. Our levels are on the bottom of the deck. What's the point? Easy. I will explain this now because, you know, this card's good and it's worth doing its effect. If they have a very brainstorm heavy deck and their level 0s are extremely annoying, i.e. Miku, the blue one, no, the 0/0 blue brainstorm. Mill for, pay 1, mill for, draw a card for each climax, and say goodbye to it. Suiciders, say goodbye to them onto the bottom of the deck. I think you know, before your opponent refreshes, you know there's a few cards on the bottom of their deck that are going to hit. Also very good. And it takes off board presence and it will help you hit level 2 faster. And then, for the next level 1, I play 2. And that is Natsu Living on Instincts. He's a 1/1, 6k. But when another of your characters becomes reversed in battle, he gets 1000 power until the end of the turn. And he has to put a card from your hand into waiting through. Ditch a character from your hand on call, basically. Reason why he's good, he combos very well with the Natsus. Why? Because you kill your Natsus, your Dragon Force Natsus yourself. He gains the extra 1000 power. So he's not the card that combos well with him, but he's good to combo with. Then I'm running 1 Dragon Egg Happy because he counts as a dragon. And on play, you can pay 1 stock, put a card from your hand into your waiting room, and search your deck for up to 1 dragon character, reveal it to your opponent, and put it into your hand. He helps fix your hand. This is the card. Next is an event. It's a card that combos really well with the Natsu's combos. And this is the card that I was on about. I play 1 S-Class Quest. Choose up to 2 of your characters. Those characters get the following ability until the end of the turn. Auto. Pay 1. When this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose a character in your waiting room and add it to your hand. So not only do you win these die, would you get to, with the climax combo, would you get to kill their character and put it on top of their deck, you'd also get to salvage a character. You see that's why. I only run 1 of this though because I don't have room for more. The next is the last level 1, and you can probably run it as anything else. I'm running it as a tech load because it's very useful to have. And that is Celestial Spirit of the Zodiac Gate. I'm running the Virgo art. I only run 1. It's a green, but when character, because she's a character, the color backup king doesn't work. Doesn't really matter. Memory, if the number of cards, when you use this card as a backup, if the number of magic characters in your memory is 2 or more, choose one of your characters in battle and it gets 1500 pounds. So there's a pay 1 1500 backup, but if you have a character in memory or 2 or more characters in memory, which is 3k. Because of the Unison Raids, Lucy's, you get them into your memory. And I tend to go Unison Raid Lucy for Unison Raid Lucy for something else, just to guarantee I have the 2 there. For level 2s, this is the card that's being taken out, but it will, so I'm not going to go over what he does. He's not in here. I'm running, but he will be one of these. I'm running 4 a place to return to Natsus. He gets really high numbers. I mean, I've had him over 14,000. It's ridiculous. If you get enough stock and time to prepare with this card, your opponent is just going to struggle. He gets 500 for every other character you have, well, every other magic character you have. So if you've got a full field, he's 9.5. And he's a level 2 pay 1. So that's all he does. He's a beast. Next, my level 2 assist. This is how you can get Natsu up to 14,000 with ease. 2, I run 3 Flame Dragon Ignials, which just gives Natsu a lot. You get 2k for every all your dragons in front of this get 2k basically. So you have 2 on the field, all your dragons in front of them gain 4k, and so on and so on. Well, would gain 2k, and then if you the center one would get 4k. For the last of my level 2s, I play an event. It's a blue one, and I play Moondrip, which basically is a 2/2 cost, but you can search your deck for a 1 level 3 character, reveal it to your opponent, and put it into your hand to shuffle your deck afterwards. Then you may put the top card of your clock into your damage, top card of your clock into your waiting room and move this card to memory. So this heals you at level 2, and it puts more deck compression in for that final refresh because it goes to memory. It also helps with the memory count and so on and so on. So it's very useful. Next, I'm running 2 a Power of Allies Natsus. I know a lot of people don't like this card. They think it's not very good. I think he's really good if you play him correctly. I.e., you have, well, if you can get the stock off, he's ridiculously good. And also, he helps you. Basically, his effect is on play. If you have 3 or more other magic characters, put the top card of your deck into your stock. And his other effect is when this card's attacked, look at the top card of your deck, put it on the top, or keep it on the top of your deck, or put it into your waiting room. So, i.e., he helps you. If it's not a climax, you can just move it to the waiting room and basically laugh because you get 1 card closer to your climaxes. Next, I'm running 2 of the Fire Dragon Slayer Natsu from the trial deck. You run him just for the heal. He basically heals on play, top card of your clock into your drop zone, and then his other effect is he gains 2,000 power if you have 2 or more Fire Dragons Roar in your waiting room. You do not play Fire Dragons Roar, you play him for the heal. So you could technically take him out for the Power of Allies Natsus, but I've got it in for heals. And for the final, for level 3, you play 4 Sky Dragon Slayer Wendy. And what she does is she heals on play. So top card of your clock, waiting room. And then you can pay 1, choose one of your other dragons, and it gets 2,500 power until the end of the turn. Well, notice pay 1, ditch a card from your hand to the waiting room. Choose one of your dragons, and that character gets 2,500 power until the end of your opponent's turn. So this card will help you get ridiculously high numbers and keep your field presence on the field, because you power them up so your opponent has to side attack them, giving you more advantage because they do less damage. And then for the final cards, the climaxes. I am running 4 Sky Dragon's Roar. You get, draw a card, give 2,000 power plus 1 soul. They are all Sky Dragon Roar. This was just an SR version, so it's all in artwork. Much better artwork. And then I'm running 4 of the gates, Natsu versus 0, same again, 1's SR, 3 are normal. Which, at a quick look, it kind of looks a bit like Goku versus Kakashi. So, someone's pointed out anyway, which I think it does a bit. So, this is my Weiss Schwarz Fairy Tail Dragon Slayers deck. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more videos.